Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please make sure you subscribe before you leave, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. So today we are going to be making that outfit on my thumbnail. Guys, when I saw that outfit, I just knew that I had to make it. And I'll be starting, as you saw, it's an open abaya with an inner slip on. So I'll be starting with the abaya, which is an open abaya. I believe I will be using 2.5 yards for it, 2 yards for the open abaya, and then the half yard for the sleeves of the abaya. So before I continue, have you subscribed to my channel? What are you waiting for? And please make sure you go through my channel. I have lots of videos of other stunning outfits, and I'll be posting more. Please make sure you also comment if there's any Instagram handle that you would like me to check out, if they make dresses that I can recreate. Yes. So like I said, I used 2 yards for the open abaya. I divided the 2 yards into two. This is 1 yard, and I folded it into two. I had to use my handbags to hold the material because it was so hot, and I had to turn on the fan. The fan wasn't, letting the material to stay still. So I just had to use my bag to lay them down. Yes. So for starters, what I'm doing is, as usual, placing my measurement. I'm placing my neck measurements for the length of the neck. This is the back of the abaya. So I'm cutting the back first with 1 yard. So I just placed my neck width, which is I believe 2.5, and then the length of my neck. That is how round my neck is. I believe I used 3.5 inches. Yes, then I went in by 1/2 inch to curve it, and then I'll be cutting it out. And that's just what I'm doing here. Then I'm placing my shoulder measurements, which I believe I used 4.5 maybe, for sewing allowance. Guys, sometimes I might not show that I'm adding sewing allowance, but from my measurements, I always add sewing allowance. I will explain what I mean, I think, when I'm cutting the slip on. So here I'm just placing the my armhole measurement. Then here I'm adding my bust point measurement. You see, I think my bust point is supposed to be like divided by 4. It's supposed to be like 7.5, yeah, but I always measure like 9 or 10. So you see, I added like 1.5 inches extra, right? Or 2.5 inches extra. So you see, from there I will have my balance and also my sewing allowance. I always do that. That is why I don't like always say add sewing allowance. So don't forget to add your sewing allowance, guys. Yeah, so I just connected my bust point to the armhole, then went in by 1 inch to curve out the armhole. Guys, please subscribe to my channel, okay? Subscribe, please. Thank you. Yeah, I'm from the armhole. I'm just, you see, I just straighten it. Please use a ruler. Don't do what I'm doing. Use a ruler, please. Okay, here I'm just cutting it out. Yes, please use a ruler when doing this, guys. From that armhole, all you need to do is use your ruler, then trace it out straight down, so that the only place that it's fitted is on your shoulder and your armhole. In fact, even my armhole, I added like 2 inches, or 2.5 inches rather, so there's an allowance there. So it's an abaya, it's not supposed to be fitted. Yeah, so the only place that it's fitted is on your shoulders, of course, so that it won't be falling off your shoulder. Yeah, and then here I'm just straightening it out, yeah, down there, even though I don't think it was straight here. Later on I straighten it out, but that's why I said use a ruler. You see, I'm still going to straighten it out. And that's all for the back of the abaya. Have you subscribed? Please subscribe to my channel, guys. Okay, and you see this is how it looks. Yeah, I have straightened it out here, and this is how the back of the abaya looks like. And I think I rounded up even this neck. Yeah, because when I was sewing it, it wasn't this flat. Yeah, and here I'm just taking out 1 inch for my shoulder slant. Cutting it out. Yes, and that's all for the back of the abaya. Now we are going to be cutting the front of the abaya, and for the front of the abaya I'm just going to fold the other 1 yard. You see, I just folded it and laid it down. Then I am going to pick up the back of the abaya that we had already cut, and I will be placing it on top so that I can just trace it out and they will be the same. And that's what I'm just doing here, guys. The material is silky, very silky. So guys, I was so frustrated because I had to rearrange and rearrange so that they will be the same. Yeah, and this is it finally. And if you look at it, guys, like I said, the front part, you see, it has a little bit, like it has 2 inches more, you know, because I haven't already cut it. And the back, you know, is not as wide because obviously I had already cut it. You know, when straightening it out, of course you're going to reduce some inches, so that's why the front part is bigger, and that's how it's supposed to be. And here I'm just tracing it out. I'm cutting out the armhole and straightening it out here by the sides too. And guys, the main reason why I have 2 more inches there at the front, you know, so I arranged it towards the ending rather than starting from the beginning, so that I can have those 2 inches. Now the abaya is an open abaya, so we need those 2 inches for when we are sewing the front of the abaya. I'll explain what I mean when I get there. So here, sorry, I'm blocking you guys a bit here. I didn't do anything really. After cutting at the armhole, I'm just cutting out the shoulder and cutting the shoulder slant here. Then I'll be cutting out the shoulder. Guys, please subscribe to my channel. I have more videos coming, and I'll be showing you guys how I'm making a lot of these beautiful outfits, dresses. Yeah, so yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So after cutting out the shoulder, like I said, the front part of the abaya, of the open abaya, the front part is going to be open like the name entails. So the neck is just slant, like from that shoulder that you cut out, I just slanted it out, you see, like that. Or you can just use a ruler and just slant it out. You can make it deeper, but I don't want mine to be deep, so that's why it's like this. So like I said, those 2 inches in the front will help you, because now I'm going to cut it straight down from the middle, you see, since it's an open abaya. So I'm going to cut it straight down. So you know, you'd have to sew it, of course, or if you are going to take it for weaving, anyone. So you need those 2 inches, 1 inch for each side as the sewing allowance. If you don't leave those 2 inches, then the back of the abaya will be, you know, wider than the front, and it will just look somehow. Yeah, after that you cut out your sleeves. Guys, I forgot to record video of cutting out sleeves. I don't know how that happened. I don't know, but I forgot, so sorry about that. So this is 1.5 yards for the slip on. That is the inner dress of the abaya. It's 1.5 yards. So it's, you know, just like the normal slip on. I'm just placing my measurements here. I was starting with my neck measurements, 3 inches for the width of the neck, and then 3.5 for the width, and then 3 inches for the length of the neck. And here I'm arranging it, guys. God, like when I was done, of course, I made outfit. I love it. I love the silky texture. But guys, when cutting it, honestly, it's so stressful cutting silky materials because they just don't stay still and you have to start fighting with them. Ah, okay. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just placing my measurement for the neck. Please subscribe to my channel, guys. Share my videos with your friends that love making dresses for themselves too, so that they can learn and also make their own outfits. Yes, and here I'm placing my shoulder measurements, which is 4. And then my armhole, which I believe is a 7. Yes, it's 7. Then my bust point measurement. So my bust point is 34. 34 divided by 4, I can't recall, my brain is not working right now. I think it's 7.5 or 8.5. But I always end up using 10. That's why I don't mention it, because I just round it up into my measurement. I always do that. I just have this number in my head. I always use 10 for myself when I'm cutting my outfit, so that when you sew it, like, you already have your sewing allowance there. That's why I never mention it, but when cutting it, it's there. So don't make that mistake. And I just made a mistake. Guys, these things happen sometimes when you are cutting at your outfit, even though you've used pencil and or pen or anything to draw it out, you end up making a mistake. That's what I did there. The armhole, I don't know what is there, but I'll correct it when sewing. Yes. So after placing my bust measurements, I cut it out. Then here I'm placing my under bust measurements. Yes. Then I connected them and I'm cutting it out. Then from there, I'm just covering it out, like when you're making your dress. I'm just covering it out. There's this ruler that I want to get. I don't know the name. Okay, I forgot the name because I knew the name. It's curved, like it's so easy for you to make this kind of cuts. Ooh, I love how this came out. And I just straighten it down, you know so as you can see from my under bust, I just went straight down, so it will be fitted from your shoulder to your bust point to your under bust. Then it will be free down, so that you'll be able to walk freely. Yes, can you see? So you see, that's what I said. It's fitted from the top, then it will be free down. Yes, here I'm taking out 1 inch for shoulder allowance. Then as you saw, this inner dress from my thumbnail, it has 2 flaps by the side. On each side is a flap that she tied up. Yes, so here I'm just measuring where I want mine to start. So I measured mine to start from the beginning of my hip and then 10 inches down. Yes, and this inner slip on, it doesn't have sleeves. So I didn't make sleeves for mine, since the open abaya have sleeves, so I didn't see the need to make sleeves for the inner one. So here I'm just cutting out the flaps. I think this is like, I cut out 13 inches. Yes, 13 inches, but that is the width of the material, but the length is 60 inches. So I divided the 60 inches into 2, so each flap will have 30 inches, 30-inch long. Yeah, and this is how I want it. I want the beginning of the flap to be wide, just like our own, then the end will be narrow. Yes, so you see the end will be like 30 inches, but then the beginning of the flap is 10 inch. I hope you guys get what I'm saying. Yeah, and that's how I'm going to cut it. You see, that's just what I'm showing you guys. Have you guys subscribed? What are you waiting for? Please subscribe to my channel right now. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Yeah, and this is how the flap looks like. Here I'm just dividing into 2, because I told you it's 60 inch. So here 30 for the right flap and 30 inch for the left flap, and you see that's how they look like. That's it, guys. If you don't subscribe, I'm not showing you how I got. Okay, I like this is the outfit. Goodness, I love it. I love this silky material. Like, the stress is worth it. That's just it. Because look at this. I can't lie, I am waiting. I am looking out for an event that I would wear this to, because come on. I feel like my camera is not even showing because damn. Come on. I absolutely love the fact that it's a privilege for me. Okay, the fact that I can make my own outfits is a privilege for me. Wow. Guys, please make, when you make this outfit, please make sure you tag me. Okay, you can't tag someone on YouTube, right? Well, on Instagram, you can tag me, please. I'm Beep Style even on Instagram. Wow, 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 wow. So what are you waiting for? Why haven't you subscribed? So here I just identify it. I love this outfit. Guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. I have more videos coming, and I have videos already on my channel. So why are you holding back? Please subscribe, okay? Thank you for watching. Goodbye.